We did say in the funeral that there were 21 bodies that were collected on the day, which is the 26th, and postmortems were done on that day. We then also took toxicology samples that were sent to the toxicology lab in Cape Town, where it was mainly blood and gastric content toxicology samples. We have now received the initial blood results from the lab, and those blood results, the first three findings are for blood alcohol levels, carbon monoxide levels, and preliminary qualitative methanol level results. So what we was found is that for blood alcohol levels, the levels ranged from 0.05 grams to 0.26 grams per 100 milliliters, which in itself is not conclusive of lethal toxicology. So at this point in time, we can then say that that might not have been the final cause of death. Then the second layer of results that came through was that of carbon monoxide, which also was ranging from 3.3 to 21% saturation of hemoglobin. Now, under normal circumstances, you expect toxicology or lethal levels to be above 50%. So again, the understanding is that this might not yet be the final cause of what we are looking at as the cause of lethal toxicology. The last part that we were looking at this point in time, the results that have come through, is that of methanol. Now, methanol has been detected in all the 21 individuals that was there. However, there is still a progressive analysis of the levels of methanol. So we just have the qualitative result that says all 21 of them had methanol in their blood, but we still need to get the quantitative levels, which will then tell us whether these were at lethal or non-lethal levels as well. So in summary, what we have is that we have now moved from a point where we had said, yes, we did exclude the stampede, but now we do have initial results from the toxicology lab. However, at this point in time, there is no conclusive result that says this was the lethal concoction that we are dealing with. Outstanding processes that are still outstanding. Yes, we are looking for other activities that might come through. For example, formic acid, which is a byproduct of methanol and may actually tell us more about the concentrations and the levels that actually are found and whether there is toxicity. So there are other activities. Like I said, there's also the gastric and bowel issues that have been taken. That will also tell us what was in the contents of what they've been drinking and so forth. So there are other activities and other toxicological processes that are going on in the lab in Cape Town. Now, we take the samples and send them through to the lab in Cape Town, which does the toxicology. And like the Premier is saying, I mean, they are doing overall toxicologies for the country. So I at this point in time, we're dependent on them in terms of them giving us the timelines and so forth. And we wait for the results as they come through. So I can't give now and say this is the end point of when the results are going to come through. And then how does the methanol then get into the body? Really, the first and obvious way is if you ingest it. So you take it in. That is one way of getting it. But it does become also a byproduct of some other chemicals. So we can't say now whether they've ingested or it is a byproduct of a chemical that they've taken. So we are waiting for those results. Hence we're saying, let us wait for that, let us hear, and let us hear also what concentrations they are, because that could also give us a direction to say if it was at these levels, it most probably was ingested, or if it was at these levels, it most probably went in through this format and so forth.